What you're doing is living off the capital, the cultural capital that you had in the past, but which you are simply using up without replenishing. I can't look at the current debt ceiling crisis the way most people do. To me, the question is not what the debt ceiling is supposed to do. The question is, what has the debt ceiling actually done? One thing it has not done is limit the debt. So the question is, what does it do? What it does is provide political cover for presidents who engage in runaway spending. I mean, consider the present situation. I mean, the Republicans are under the gun now, and yet Republicans are now being invited to come in and share, in creating a program to deal with the problems that the president created. Seen in a vague sort of way, the two plans that are out there, one of which has no chance of passing, the other of which is so vague that I don't know what it'll be if it does pass. And the plan that appeals to me the most is that suggested by Moody's, the credit rating agency, which is that we get rid of the national debt ceiling, since it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and therefore any president who goes on a spending binge, he and his party alone will be held responsible for it unequivocally.
So you think the Republicans are making a political mistake in even threatening that they won't extend the ceiling?
Unless they are prepared to go to the wall. I don't know what their secret. They may have a secret plan that is beyond anything I've ever conceived and beyond anything Republicans have ever done before that will make this turn out right. I don't think so. I hear a lot of people talking about if the Republicans do this and do that, then the onus will clearly be on the president. Well, clearly is in the eye of the beholder. And clearly is what you can get across to people. And the Republicans have not done any better job of getting across to people now than they did during the shutdown under Clinton. Even when the Republicans come on the air, they do a terrible job. I say terrible. No, you can only judge people by what they're trying to do. I don't get any sense that the Republicans leaders have any sense of urgency about articulation.
The people who have basically sold bad ideas have been far more articulate than the people who sell good ideas. Why is that?
Well, if you're going to sell bad ideas, you have to be articulate. I mean, any fool can prove something where the facts are plain. It's when you can get people to believe something for which there's one, not a speck of evidence, and two, there are mountains of evidence against you. That's when you are really articulate. I mean, this is why not get rid of the ceiling, which is what turning it over to the president would mean in reality. But if that's what you're going to do, say that's what you're going to do. We're not going to play the debt ceiling game anymore. He ran up these bills. Let him figure how to pay for them. We have institutions being set up, and people put in those institutions that will create problems for this country long after the current administration is gone.